So we're here on this nice looking beach. This itself would already be a pretty nice location, but let's look around. We got a little entrance to this base, to this new ocean base, which is located right here on the side of the map. Basically where the marker is, but this is where this entrance is. And yeah, I decided to go for some A-frames buildings because I kind of like the vibe. I wanted something quite different from the base that we already have, from like the main base, so a different style. So I wanted to work with a lot of the glass and combining the wood and maybe add some metal in that, because that's really a different type of material than what I usually have. So yeah, this is our little gatehouse here, basically to block off this beach. I don't think this neighborhood is very dangerous, but you know, it can't help. And then I basically made some bigger A-frames as well as the main buildings here, because yes, this is going to be our ocean base, but it's also yeah, it's got to serve like a proper base. And I hope that we will use this as the tribe, like not just me, because it's quite big. It should have room for everything. But here we go. It's far from finished because, as I said, I basically built the house, like the main structure for everything that we need. Like we can build all the crafting systems here, the storage here. But I need a lot more. I need to make it safe because currently everything can just still swim into this area. Because most of this, especially the house part, is built on like a little bit of a raised bit in the water, so it's not as deep. And then there's a deeper part basically here in the middle, which will allow bigger dinos to come in. You can probably spot where the gate is going to be, but that means that we basically need to find a way to wall it all off, which is going to be very annoying with all the underwater placement. And then in here, basically, I've started that little walkway there from the middle of the house. I want to have some places where you can park your megalodons and other big ocean creatures, basically. So there will be a lot more infrastructure around here, like these walkways going all over the place, and having places to store the dinos in a safe way, and also try to make it look cool. This area is actually very nice. This was one of the locations that I thought about building a main base, mostly because of these lovely waterfalls that are right here. They look very, very nice. Like, we've got them right here. The second one goes out here to the ocean, but then also because of this part in the ocean that you can more easily build on, I figured it might be a perfect place to build an ocean base. And yeah, I decided to go for the A-frames to try something different. I think it turned out all right. It's not too difficult to do an A-frame because basically you build a big triangle. That's it. So I tried to blend in a little bit of the wood textures and the greenhouse slash metal to make it look a little bit more of a modern looking build. You know, I just wanted to go for a completely different vibe than what we have right now for the main base. So yeah, we've got a couple of these walkways in already. This is basically just a normal walkway. These higher ones are going to probably be part of what is going to be the wall to keep sea creatures out, because currently still can be quite dangerous. So we definitely want to get some tames here as well that can go in the water, so we can keep it safe and whilst we're working on the walls. But let's walk through a little bit of the base before we start working on, you know, detailing it and making it livable, because right now we don't have that much going on. So we have this first structure, which is the smaller of the two houses. It has this little extra bit on this side, and already made some rooms here. We got a little cozy fireplace here, and then here, this is basically the bedroom where we have some respawn points and everything that we need for a tribe. I placed some lamps down already, but we don't have any gasoline for the fabricator. Tamed this little guy that was flying around in the neighborhood. Pretty good level. So yeah, it's quite nice to have. I'll leave him on the ground, her on the ground for now, because we're going to teleport back to the main base to get some stuff. Yeah, I might have not went to bed on time yesterday. But the problem is that it's still not safe, because I need to basically build a wall underneath the walkways to make it safe for our tames. And then I need to start making the stables as well. And I need to decorate it. I need to make sure that we have like the forges and everything. So I built the base basically with keeping in mind that we should have enough space for like the tribe. So basically the smaller building on this side I think will be basically the quote-unquote living accommodations. So we'll have the beds here. I'll probably do some nice like decorating of like a table area, so a map area, probably, you know, stuff like that. And then we got this little hallway in between, which is kind of nice. And then we actually have I don't know if I can open it. There's the hatches, I think, so that you could land a bird in here. And then we have this bigger space, which I left very open. I haven't done anything for the interior yet, except, you know, the normal things. By the way, I made these little structures, which I think look good, because it looks like it supports the build, but it was basically to have the overhang on the end. But this should be big enough to have like all the machinery and everything in here. And then we've got a nice decent platform on this side as well, so we can land some birds. You can fly them in. I've got like a window open here, which should work as like a nice area to enter with some birds. And then what I've done is I've hidden the generator. So there's a generator in this part of the house, and there's a generator in that part of the house, so that the whole building right now is, or could be powered, because I didn't bring any power yet. But we'll work on that. And then my plan is to, as I said, make more walkways. I love how simple these are, by the way, because as I said, basically you build a big triangle and that's it. But they look very nice. And I've added some windows to have plenty of light going in, especially during the day. The only bad thing is that the greenhouse stuff isn't as clear. Like, you can't look out as clearly as you used to do, I think. So basically here, this is going to be the lower walkway. So I'm going to build some like dino pens here, where we can have like megalodons and whatever we want. But bigger note is that we need to make it safe, because right now stuff can still swim inside. I think yesterday when I was working on the last bit, a alpha megalodon arrived. I don't know if it's still here. It might still be here, so it might scare me, because especially with these graphics, if I go into the water, I can barely see a thing. And that's really annoying. So yeah, this walkway goes out all the way, connecting over there to the land. And I did this because I need to make a wall underneath it. I'm not quite sure how I will do that yet. But I know I need to collect a bunch of material. And then here in the middle, there's a behemoth gate. Well, I still need to make the gate itself, but it's going to be in this big middle bit, so that we can safely go in and out once the wall is completed. But I think the wall will take me some time to complete, because the house basically is built on a platform that is a little bit higher up in the sea. And then there where the gate is, it's a little deeper, which is great for getting big sea creatures in. But it also means that it isn't very much a nightmare to block it all off. And so we got another little dock out here. We could add maybe some like rafts or something like that. And apparently this is also a drop location. I'm quite scared to find out what's in here. But yeah, I'll show you. Like, this is basically very low, so it doesn't need too many pillars. And yes, I just used stone for most of these, because, I mean, way cheaper to do that. And you can see the little basement I built for the generators on both buildings. But yeah, this is not as deep, so it's very yeah, it's all right. It's very doable to build like the foundations here, but the deeper ones for like some of the walkways are way more annoying to build and to place. But yeah, I'm quite excited to have a new environment. I love this place. I really like the way it looks. Like, I love the view over here. I'm not too keen yet on the water, because with these new shaders they have, like, it's very murky, and especially in the deeper parts, it's quite hard to spot dinos coming at you. Like megalodons can be quite scary. Oh my god, I thought that was a megalodon, but it's just a very big fish. Like, oversized. It seems to be relatively safe right now on the inside. But yeah, it definitely sometimes can be scary when a megalodon just pops up and says hi. So yeah, we got some of the dinos here. Wrote this. I tamed these two new, but this guy I rode all the way from the main base to have some wood here. This is already looking quite nice. Let's take the bird and actually have a bird's eye view of the base, because we haven't really done that. And also I'm freezing. Yeah, it also looks quite cool by night. Yeah, it does look quite cool by night. With the lights going on. That's pretty nice. Quite happy with the way these A-frame houses turned out to be. These look quite nice. I like the look of these. Like nice and modern houses. You paid a pretty penny for a house like this on a place like this. Like the views, amazing. Got a snowy mountain, got a waterfall, got the freaking ocean, and you got a private beach and everything. This is some prime real estate. Yeah, we have a new base. We have the shell, I should say, the shell of a new base. We need to start grinding to make a lot of walls to fill in the wall underneath the path so that we can safely keep water dinos inside. But that will take a while because we need a lot of stuff for that. And yeah, we need to grind basically a lot. And since I've decided to do it out of metal, it's gonna take me a while. But it will be great, because then basically all of this area we can keep all the water dinos we want. It's pretty deep, so should be fine. The only thing maybe is that they could still spawn inside, but that's why I'm gonna have these walkways crossing over a couple of ways, and we'll make some pens where we can keep them, like little stables basically, but then in the water. So yeah, but I'm happy with the A-frames that we've got. Like I said, building an A-frame is not that hard. Basically, you build a triangle and then you start detailing it. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see. Yes, the plants are fully grown now. So we can put them on this. Okay, yeah, that's doing something. To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of danger around here, but it's gonna be less annoying, less seagulls around. Which is definitely gonna be nice. Because they can be quite annoying. Not dangerous, but annoying. Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Oh my god, look at the view. Look at the view. Yeah, I need to paint my leggings now because they don't match. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. I think we're gonna call it here, but this should be a fun new project, trying to extend this base, make it safe, build the giant wall in the water, which is going to be annoying, but it's going to be worth it in the end, I think. And I hope to see you around for more videos in stream on ARK Ascended almost every day. So yeah, see you around. Bye bye.